It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
So is someone
This
there?
building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
Oh wait, isn't she from here as well? I don't know.
Hey, are you done?
Oh,
Huh?
slap her.
Wow. So annoying. Yeah. Lady Bronya.
Lady Bronya.
Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh?
Wait, we're not like those others. Your powers of calculation suck. Wait. We don't want to fight.
There is no evidence to suggest you are an exception.
Oh, he's really broken. Natasha.
Please don't hurt Mr. Svarog!
Oh my god. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to another part of Honkai Star Rail. Today I'm back after fighting Svarog and finding out the truth about, like everything, like the Stellaron and stuff like that. So yeah, it was quite a journey. We kind of did our first live stream-ish way. Anyways, I hope we can manage to find a time where we can come together in a live stream in the future. And yeah, I would say after beating Svarog, we are now going to talk to Natasha, because Bronya found out that something's wrong with Cocolia and she's kind of like disturbed. So, okay, let's just listen to the conversation.
Daybreak, the Guardian shall be a glittering star, illuminating the people's path. At nightfall, the Guardian shall be a flickering flame, comforting the people's soul. Ah, so many years. Have I been following lies this whole time?
Hey, maybe you should find someone to talk to.
Yeah, maybe you, Zela.
Don't let it get you down. You can share your feelings with others, you know? Do you think keeping it all to yourself is doing you any good? You let that status of yours go to your head, huh? Afraid to show weakness? That's why you're keeping so much bottled up inside, right? This isn't the Overworld. I don't do envy and etiquette down here. Whatever's on your mind, you can say it.
Not true.
I just want to be clear in myself first. These fragments of history, the teachings I studied, it's all muddled together in my mind. I don't know what I should believe.
It's totally understandable. Her whole world is just very different.
No, you just have to be clear on what you should do. You've spent long enough living in lies, Bronya. This is your chance to break out of the cage.
Break out of the cage, Bronya, but sometimes it's actually super hard to do that, so I hope she can do it. Let's talk to Natasha, or maybe we talk to Zambu first.
How's it going, partner? Is that feeling in your chest the thrill of victory, or just
No.
the joy of making it out alive?
Hmm?
I know your heart is bursting with gratitude,
No,
but
it's
there's
not.
no need to thank me. We have what I'd like to call a fiscal friendship. If the money's right, not a problem in sight.
What the hell is wrong with him? When did you call in for reinforcements? You seem to enjoy mudding the waters.
Ha! I knew that you'd get yourselves into trouble eventually, so I got Oleg to send relief in advance.
Of
Pretty
course he
sensible,
knew it.
right?
I'm asking why you went behind our backs.
My assignment was simply to take you to Svarog's lair. I got the payment and delivered the goods. I wasn't obligated to tell you about my dinner plans, but I threw in something extra regardless. I only did that because we're friends, or I would have charged extra. Here's a slice of life experience for you. Resourceful businessmen never get into risky trading without a plan B. And a plan B for their plan B. Plan C, we call that.
Okay.
Hey now, you got me all wrong. I just enjoy watching people fight. That's all. Fierce words, fists flying. What's not to like?
Oh, okay. Thank
Easy
you.
there. Don't get mushy on me now. We professional types don't have time for thank yous. It's business.
Okay.
Feeling. You see? Gotcha! Seriously, though, Sampo will always be happy to assist you.
Let's talk to Natasha. He's too much for me.
Furnace core. The path to the surface is close at hand now. Thank you. What you've done has brought new hope to the underworld. Now we have to wait and see. But maybe this will lead to a new lease on life.
I hope it will. Your support came at the right moment. When did doctors start carrying weapons around?
Well,
No,
you should
she was
really be
right on
thanking
time.
Sampo.
Yeah, we
If
did
it weren't
already.
for his intel, we wouldn't have made it in time.
We already did that.
As Wildfire's leader, I couldn't simply look on while you fought on our behalf. We had to come help.
Huh? Huh? So you're the real chief? What about Oleg?
Wait, she is?
Oleg has always acted on my behalf. He helps me deal with all manner of problems in the underworld. Thanks to him, I'm able to make time for the people.
Crazy.
I do my best to make sure that they have everything they need. At the same time, I was formulating a plan to deal with Svarog. Your arrival unraveled that carefully crafted yet rudimentary plan. And for that, you have my utmost thanks.
Oh,
When the
I hate it.
underworld recovers its freedom, the people will indeed extol you as heroes. However, even though Svarog is no longer sealing off the furnace core, there's no way that we undergrounders could go pouring onto the surface.
true. That would be actually a problem with Cocolia, right?
That cold-blooded Supreme Guardian has used lies and tricks to keep the surface separated from the underground. If she detects any change in the underworld, I don't know what she might resort to. As for Wildfire, we need more time to build up our strength.
With things as they are, you want to take a back seat? It will be difficult for us to defeat the Guardian alone.
Of course, there's no doubt about that. So I'll be sending someone I trust to go with you.
Seele.
Zila.
Didn't she tell you? In private, she insisted on accompanying you.
Really?
Don't let her carefree nature fool you. She's actually very discerning and can read a situation like no one else. Zila is a talented scout and a quick thinker. She takes decisive action. She'll definitely be able to help you. Not to mention, you also have Bronya now.
True. Will she stand with us? She got a big shot.
You're right. But with Zila by her side, I know she'll recover.
Oh, I love these two.
Hey, when's the last time you got some rest? I heard that you've been on your feet looking for Svarog since Rivet Town. Health is everything. You won't be much use if you neglect yours. Let Wildfire take care of the furnace core for now. You head back and recuperate. If you're lucky, perhaps tomorrow you can return to the Overworld.
Oh, I'm getting a card as well. So at first I got like Natasha and now I'm just getting a card. The seriousness of breakfast. Oh, and I got an Eidolon. An Eidolon of myself. Let's go. When attacking an enemy with weakness break, crit rate is increased by 25%. Okay, go over to the group. Redeemable with shield. Okay.
Equilibrium. The universe should be in equilibrium.
The air seems to heat up suddenly and a sticky wind grips onto your ankles, leaving you feeling intuitively uncomfortable. Equilibrium mutters a low, emotionless voice. Another whisper echoes in a symphony.
Yes, equilibrium.
Is that Kleepoth?
The arbiters of the equilibrium are giving you a trial. For the equilibrium of all worlds,
Or maybe
you
it's
must
the Nanook?
demonstrate your strength. The strong will be given greater opportunities. The weak a chance to breathe. Passing the trial will prove that your strength has shaken the scales of power. Worlds will change, and thus equilibrium. You will encounter stronger enemies, harder puzzles, and greater rewards.
Okay.
After equilibrium, you will go on to face yet more trials.
Please explain in the human language. Is this the so-called dynamic difficulty? Can I refuse this try? Get to the point. What are the rewards? All right, then. For the please explain.
It is your choice to make. But in the end, equilibrium will be upheld.
Okay.
You will obtain more of the material, more of the spiritual.
Is this some
more
kind
the
of
countable,
side stuff, or what is
more
that?
of the immeasurable. What is obtained will be in proportion to your strength, and thus in equilibrium. Equilibrium.
All right.
It is
Equilibrium.
for this that all worlds change.
Equilibrium level. As your Trailblaze level goes up, you will need to complete trials of the equilibrium to increase your equilibrium level. The enemies will have stronger stats, but so will you. And of course, defeating them will drop more rewards.
A bright
Okay.
edge that can cut jade, and the stars shift within it.
Okay. Wait, let me just check the shield stuff. 1000, let's go. Another Eidolon. Also a normal pass. We are Wildfire. Oh, is that young Seele? Okay, Eidolon. Wait, we actually... Oh, we only need 6, so 1 is left. Nice. It's actually pretty easy. Okay, let's get going. There's something in my
Well,
eye.
now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron.
True.
But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
Svarog attacked first. Sorry, I wasn't able to pursue. Yeah, I think it was my fault because I was kind of, bad with, like, dealing with him. I was really bad.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a
Oh,
situation in
Donna.
advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
Yeah, but, still, I could have maybe prevented it. I don't know if there is a chance to prevent it. I guess not, but...
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it.
Hmm?
Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out.
I don't know if it turns out all right because Svarog is kind of, damaged. So,
All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance,
where's the Stellaron? Why does Cocolia have it in for us? Who's the sample character? uh,
that's not a foremost concern.
okay.
What's important is that we still don't have the exact location and coordinates of the Stellaron. Nor have we figured out the reason behind Cocolia's sudden change in attitude. We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
I mean, I know, right? Because I saw like that the Stellaron is like manipulating her, talking to her. I don't know. Actually, I've been having some dreams.
Dreams?
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
Yeah. Telling Danhang and March about the voices you heard in your recent dreams.
All 3 dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there's some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because I have a Stellaron inside of me.
Because of the Stellaron inside her?
That's my hunch, but I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time.
Sorry.
Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Wait, who is it? Are they talking about Bronya? Gertie. How did it go? Are you tired? How did Oleg treat you? He was nice to us. My legs are so sore after running around for the whole day. Natural immunity. With great power comes great responsibility. Well, you must be exhausted after running around the whole day. Take a rest in your room. I'll bring the food over when it's ready. Nice. You are very nice. Hahaha, you're welcome. We are all friends now that you are staying at the Goethe Grand Hotel. Oh, I almost forgot. How do you find the bed and pillow? And what about the temperature in the... Wait, what about the room temperature? Is the geomarrow furnace working fine? If you need anything, please let me know. I found out a service rating card. Really? That's great. I didn't expect a busy bee like you to have time. Thanks a lot, really. I'll take that then. Thanks loads. Your opinion is highly regarded and your feedback will definitely help improve the quality of our service in this boutique hotel. Oh yeah, go ahead and have these. I won't take no for an answer. They're just a few small things that have been building up around here and I haven't been able to give them away. Hope to see you next time. Oh. Okay.
You're back! I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
Thank you. I suppose it would be good to get some sleep. Actually, I still have a lot now. Let's just get to bed. A wave of tiredness comes over you, reminding you that you haven't rested in a long time. Even the most terrible dream won't wake you up this time. Foreshadowing. Oh!
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town. And it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage.
They are still there talking about everything. That's so cute.
There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
They their personalities, you know, work kind of well together because they are so different. It's crazy.
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila.
They are so pretty.
For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya. Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
I love them so much. Bro, what the hell?
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
I knew that she was going to be interested in that.
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
Well, that is okay.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
I still love them together. It's so crazy that even in this game, and I haven't even played Honkai Impact so much now, but I love them everywhere.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least.
True.
I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the Overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
That's so cute. I don't know why, but I love these two characters so much. They have such great personalities. And Bronya is such a heartwarming character.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yeah, impact. Okay, did you see that? She blushed. Bro.
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me, and why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I've thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You... Hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Zila. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change.
You are not.
Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Aww.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
She's very serious about that.
Then I'll be waiting for you.
Oh my god. I can't.
So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
They know, right? The people that made this game, they know that people love them.
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
Hmm. Very cute Zela and Bronya moment in this game. I really
That was
love
a
them.
good sleep. I should go meet up with March and Danhong.
Okay. Synthesize. Unlock recipe. Yucky fried rice. Man, I'm hungry. It's like 11 p.m. and I'm super hungry. Wait, there they are.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day.
You don't even know which time it is because we are in the underground and it's always dark here.
I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Excuse me.
Did you have a dream again last night?
No. Not this time. I dreamed that Hook and Pom Pom got into a squabble.
So that's why you slept for so long.
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss her next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
I wonder how it's going to be back. Let me switch up my team a little bit. I wanna like use Pela for now. But I actually don't wanna.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld.
Wait, why only me? Why is she? Why? Oh, you can't see her. You can't see her. Why is she so mad? Weird.
And the other big heroes, Dan Hung
Oh.
and March 7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Yeah, that's me always when he talks.
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf of Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
It's okay. It doesn't matter anyway, whatever happened to trust. I'm not seeing the apology. It doesn't matter, actually.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the Overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
Hmm?
I
Again.
brought you down. I can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
Okay, and why do we need you? Just tell us the path you used before. Give us someone else. Why do we need you?
Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Is he some kind of smuggler or
Hold
something?
on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
She's not going to help us. She also has her own plan. She left without Sampo. She has her own plan.
Exactly.
I'm
She has a lot
accepting
of
that.
responsibilities. I don't completely understand, but I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Bronya told me to give you this.
We trust Bronya.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
I want to read it
Stop
now.
overthinking and just open it.
True. Okay, Jenny marched down Hang. By the time you read this letter, I should have returned to the Overworld and be on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you of my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which might sway my resolve. Madame Cocolia raised me up, and I will never be able to repay her kindness. She taught me countless life lessons and virtues, as well as how to defend Belobog and its people. Even though she has lately made certain decisions that puzzled me, I can't let go of all the precious memories I have with her. I must communicate my point of view and thoughts to her honestly, and seek to arrive at a mutual understanding with her. This is my goal as a daughter, but also my duty as a Silvermane guard. But I am aware of the risks I might face on this journey. So if I fail to win my mother's approval, or if something happens to me, please forward this letter to the Lando siblings and ask for their help. Serval and Jeopard. Wait, they are siblings? What? Serval and Jeopard are honorable people with enormous power in Belobog, and I have complete faith in them. I'm sure they will unreservedly help you in search for the Stellaron once they see my seal and handwriting. Bronya Rand. Wait, I'm so shocked. Serval and Jeopard are siblings?
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Jeopard, but who could the sister be?
What? Bronya is telling us that in the letter.
Oh, Serval! So she's Jeopard's older sister.
Wait, so she's the older one? I hope nothing happens to Bronya.
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that Supreme Guardian's head...
Wait, did it say?
Even Bronya might have trouble understanding.
Did it say? I thought sister refers to Jeopard.
Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau? Yeah, we're all friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister... she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Okay, I am ready. Not good with farewells. Cleanse in the darkness outside. Wait. I knew I could count on you. The first time we met, I was not wrong after all. Thanks so much. Okay, we will check on her later. Because we do care. We do care about her. Okay, but we want to go to the surface.
You ready yet? If you want to keep wasting time, I'll just go on ahead by myself.
Don't stress
What?
me.
Still something you want to talk about? All right, let's make it quick.
No, I just wanna...
All right.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to talk to
Well, my
Sam.
friends, are you ready to head out?
Yeah. Have a question now.
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
Okay. I hope you got food ready. Oh, Madame Cocolia. Oh,
I have returned.
let's go.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need.
The butler.
I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see.
She is mad.
In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
Oh,
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
yeah, tell her. She's not happy.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madame Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance. I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
Oh,
What?
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya.
she's so mad right now.
You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders?
Why is she like that? If that's really your child, you know, even if she was adopted, you have no right to be mad like this. What the hell is wrong with you?
Guards! Take Bronya.
What?
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
She's manipulating her.
Yes. I am ready. Mother?
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
It's the Stellaron, right?
Ah, we're finally back.
Oh, we're back.
I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
Why is she eating the air? Where do we go now? What flavor is it? Aren't we missing something?
Oh, wait, I haven't finished yet.
What is wrong with
let's
her?
go. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
We should hide in plain sight to the hotel. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Let's find Lando. Home is where the heart is. Back to the express. We can't go back to the express. So,
The bro
Lando.
or the sis? If you're talking about Japard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in.
But Bronya said I could go to them.
Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
Yeah.
So, you think we should avoid Japard for the time being?
Yeah, we can do
Right?
that.
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Bronya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
Let's go.
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little new.
Has she never been here before?
The last time I was on the
Oh.
surface, I was still a child. I have no memory. of
Wait,
any
that's
of
such a long
this.
time ago.
The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time.
Bad for us, I guess. There are so many quests.
Might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Bronya.
I wonder what's happening to Bronya.
Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Let me in.
I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city?
Can you just let me
Guards
in?
are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted.
You're the one who's not acting natural.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit exactly?
Nothing.
They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Bronya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Cocolia and I aren't even on speaking terms.
Okay.
It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refused to stand with her.
Oh, okay,
I
nice.
don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Cocolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details.
Do you know Cocolia well? So what details have you been pondering? Do you dislike Cocolia? Do you know her well?
You could say that. We were like sisters once. Inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian.
Wait, she's that old?
These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence.
Okay.
If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Bronya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
We may as well tell the long and short of it from start to finish. We may as well cut to the chase and make a long story short.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Okay, the story is not going to be short now.
Perhaps I should do it. Or we'll still be here tomorrow.
See? Danhang and I, we understand each other. Showing her Bronya's letter. Telling her about the Stellaron.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Bronya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Zila here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Bronya got you to find me.
Why? Do you know where the Stellaron is?
When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron.
Oh.
I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
Nice. We should have asked her right away.
Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze.
Why?
But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them.
Why is she getting loud?
Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
How much do you know about the Stellaron? Do you know what Cocolia's end goal is? Can we talk to Jeopard? No. Do you know where the Stellaron is?
Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
Okay.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing, but I'm afraid telling you might not be enough.
Then show me.
The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with.
Silvermane Guard restricted
Yes.
zone.
That's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
True.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well.
Okay.
This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great. Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
True.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
I am ready. I wanna finish the story here. I wanna smash Cocolia. Oh, someone's knocking.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
Clearly he didn't hear a thing.
Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Why is she so obvious?
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis. You look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Wait, he doesn't even tell his own sister.
Little Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klepoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
He doesn't know that we are already here.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klepoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned.
Oh, Seele is
Nothing
standing
more.
here.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
No.
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Isn't she older than him? Why is he
Never
talking
mind.
to her like that?
This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude.
True.
I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
That's not true.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will.
Wait,
if I
Pela
have
is
the time.
doing music as well?
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
The coast is clear. Wait, I don't want to talk to the...
I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klepoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission.
True.
Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Have you thought of a way to persuade Shepard? Is Shepard going to the Silverman Guard?
Didn't you hear him? He said he needs to take care of a few matters in the city first. If we're fast enough, we can stay out of his way.
Okay,
Come on,
let's go.
let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Okay, let's go.
Is Bronya really safe?
I
You care
don't
about
know.
her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I'm worried about her too.
I can believe that.
Oh, they've jacked up security all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
Okay.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no see.
Hi, I'm here for a visit.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no
Franz.
see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you going to be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Okay. Okay. I'm just here collecting stuff. Listen.
I'm aware that there are those among you who see the reserve units as a vacation.
Is he drunk?
Well, let me set one thing straight. You are gravely mistaken.
He sounds drunk.
This is the restricted zone. The fragmentum before you conceals monsters that watch your every move. Behind us, we have a band of conspirators that have infiltrated the city. The situation is critical. The lazy and undisciplined among you will lose your lives to the forces surrounding us. As such, starting from today, we will be adding 200 bench presses and 30 extra minutes of one-arm planks to our daily drill.
One-arm planks?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
See? That was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
Yeah.
I don't want people to see me that way. Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth.
Okay. So what exactly is on the other
endless
side?
fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air.
Okay.
If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Yeah. We've come this far.
Exactly. We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Landau.
I don't know what that means.
Nope. This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear bridge should have a similar terminal.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
True.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with their life.
Follow the instructions. Let's do this. Oh, it's going back up. Where are we going? Bountiful treasure. Thanks, robot. Okay, let's get going to another terminal. Wait, there is a...
Can't activate it.
Again?
Seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals.
So someone's deliberately trying to create trouble. Are the Guardians doing this intentionally? Did we do this? No.
Huh. You know, the more I think about it, the more it seems deliberate. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable.
Why?
Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or to prevent deserters from escaping.
But how do we fix it?
That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
They cut off their only retreat. That's terrible. Wise tactics.
Bronya was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
Okay. Then let's do this. I thought I need to fight this monster, but I guess not. Hi. I'm just visiting. No one's asking us anything. I'm just walking around. I'm little Pela.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals.
Won't this cause a commotion? Won't the guards get
That's why I
suspicious?
told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Okay. I'm glad that she has a plan. She's really good at it. Wait. Oh, there's the guard.
Yo! Evening, soldier!
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Ah, darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Okay, she knows him. I guess. But I think we will cut this part here. I thought we might get to finish it, but unfortunately not. So stay tuned for the next part as well, because I think we are finishing this world in the next part. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.